I just finished having a cup of tea, and when I was having my cup of tea I just thought, why don't I just film my video now if I keep thinking about what I'm going to film. Plus the lighting is quite good right now with natural light, so that's what I'm doing. And it was a really good cup of tea as well. I love Twinings. And I also had my favourite quirky quinoa and apple fruit bites, which are absolutely amazing. Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. So it might be a little bit late in terms of timing, but I thought I'd share with you everything I was like absolutely obsessed with throughout February, and I'm still obsessed with till now, and probably will be continuing to be obsessed with for like the whole rest of the year basically. These might even pop up in my 2018 favorites. I keep thinking it's 2017, what is wrong with me? But anyway, I did a blog post about all the stuff, which I will link in the description box below as well, but I thought I'd talk about it on my YouTube channel because I presume about 80% of you don't follow my blog, so might as well share it here. So if you guys want to see what I've been loving throughout the month of February, then carry on watching. The first thing I want to start with was something that I mentioned in my favourite ever promo code, which I will link here so you guys can go and watch that now. And I've been obsessed with designer stuff, specifically designer handbags. And when I saw this in promo for £8, I was like, I need you in my life. And let me tell you, on all the days I've been off, I've like ignored my Mark B Yaz bag, which is like the mulberry dupe, and used this, and it's actually a massive inside for the size. And it's my little red crossbody with the cute tassel. You have gold chain here, and it goes into red, and it's really soft, squishy, sort of fake leather slash suede material. It's really nice, and it's absolutely massive inside. And you also have an inside zip pocket here, which I use to keep like spare plasters in, just in case I get a blister or anything, but that tends to be mainly for the summer. And it's absolutely massive. It fits everything in and more. And I just use my little Kazakhstan fruits travel purse because I don't really carry a lot of stuff in my purse anyway, so everything literally fits in here, and it goes in here, and the colours look really cute as well. And you have like quilted detailing with little studs on, and I think that adds like a really nice expensive touch to it. I've just been absolutely obsessed with this bag, and it goes with every single outfit I use. It is like, it feels like Topshop quality, unit quality, but you're paying like a fraction of the price. This probably cost you like £40 in Topshop, but I got it for £8, and it's absolutely amazing. I went back to show my friend in Primark in our local one, and it wasn't there, so I don't know if that means they're sold out in other stores, but definitely check stores like Oxford Street, Tottenham Court Road, like your local ones as well. And they had a black version with gold detailing as well, so if you guys aren't keen on red, then definitely keep an eye out for the black version, which is just as amazing, and I would have bought if it was still there. Onto like little beauty bits now. I want to share like a set of brushes which match my t-shirt with the colours they literally do, and these are the Spectrum brushes. I think it's called the 6-piece brush set, so there's not like an official name, but I like to say the starter kit because this technically is. You have like a foundation brush, there's an eyeliner brush, then you have an actual eyeshadow brush and an eyeshadow blending brush, which these two put together are like my life saviors. Like, these are amazing for applying eyeshadow, and I never thought eyeshadow pigmentation could be improved by the use of a brush, but they do. And you also have a blush brush and a powder brush, which I tend to use all these ones except this one because I do have another foundation brush from Real Techniques, but I don't mind having like a spare one. and these are amazing quality. I bought these in the new year with Christmas money, and I'm so glad I did. They were £30 for the 6, but I feel like it's worth the £30. It's not just like a cool, like, trendy gimmicky set with like the colours. It's actually really good quality, and I actually read online on Google that this brand is by two sisters. I can't remember where they come from, but they started the business in their garage, and now this business, this makeup brush brand, is worth millions, and that is absolutely insane. And I think they've only been going for like 4 years, which is incredible, and I can see why they've earned that much, because this is beating Real Techniques. Like, I would buy more of these as opposed to Real Techniques brushes, which is saying something, because Real Techniques brushes are absolutely amazing. Really soft, like, oh my god, I literally can't describe it. And I use baby shampoo to clean them, and they do sort of keep their colour, but I feel like the tips are starting to go white, which is a shame, but it doesn't like affect the quality of the actual brush, which is good. So yeah, love these. Sticking to beauty, this product keeps popping up in my favourites on my blog and my YouTube channel, and it has to be the Super Glory Wonder Bronze. I have been through stages where I decided to skip foundation and go straight to concealer and the rest of my products in my makeup routine, and in place of my foundation, to give myself some coverage and colour. I wouldn't say coverage, but maybe colour, but it does give you a little bit of a glow as well as a bit of colour, because like, it's like highlighty pigments in there, which is quite nice, because it looks like you're looking very healthy, suntanned, and you've been somewhere sunny that isn't London, because it has been snowing a lot recently, but thankfully it's over, which I'm so glad about. And it was sunny earlier, which makes me excited for spring. But yeah, this is amazing quality. Won't ramble on too much, but I think this is £10, and I definitely think it rivals products like the Benefit Hoola. Like, I would actually reach for this more than the Benefit Hoola, which is saying something, and it's definitely one of my favourite ever drugstore products. So okay. And the last beauty item is a Lush product, because I say this every single favourites video, but literally can't go favourites without mentioning at least one Lush product, and this is 1000 Mini Helen's Jelly Face Mask. This is actually an empties. It is no longer in here. It still smells of it. It smells pretty damn good. This is a jelly mask, and it's green. I will link the product in the description bar so you guys can have a look at it and see what it looks like and how to use it. But you basically just pinch a bit off and just sort of like mash it into your hand till it's paste. Pop it on your face, leave it 5-10 minutes, and then rinse it off. And I like to use a hot towel soaked in hot water, and that just helps sort of melt it off, otherwise it does just like move around if you just use cold water. So in there you have green tea infusion, there's Canon clay, you have fresh apple juice, there's lemon oil, neroli oil, Brazilian orange oil, and witch hazel extract. So it's antibacterial. I loved it for helping with my spots, especially TMI when it's time of the month and I need something to help me get rid of those spots. And it's just very cleansing with the fresh apple juice and lemon juice. It does leave your skin feeling quite soft, but also slightly mattified. So if you like that sort of finish, definitely go for this. And it's actually made of seaweed, so that's what makes it a jelly. And it's carrageenan. I think that also adds a bit of extra hydration. So it doesn't dry like your conventional face mask, it just sits there, but it still does an amazing job. The last two favourites, my battery is flashing, so I hope I get through this really quickly. But this is a little cat called Saskia. It's from Oliver Bonus, and she is so freaking cute. I saw Saskia on Gabby's vlogs on her vlogging channel, which is Gabrielle Lindley, and she had it in her, like, I think it was her bedroom when she did a like bedroom / apartment tour, and it's just so cute. Got little gold detailing and her face is so so cute. Look at the little cute little whiskers. I can't even. She's supposed to be a ring holder, but I just use her as like a general ornament next to my plant, and I just love her. She was like £10, but £10 worth it because this little cat fits in with my aesthetic. And it also ties in with my favourite being my room. I finished it off again. Private call, watched that because I bought my homeware bits, and I feel like those bits really finished off my room, and I'm just obsessed with it, especially this plant here, which was from Primark. I think it was £6, can you believe that? So yeah, I just love my room. I love being here, just chilling, and it's generally the kind of Pinterest vibes and Tumblr vibes I want in my room. So I'm very, very happy. And the last favourite, this is actually an add-on because I didn't put this in my blog post, but I very nearly finished it. Can you believe that? And I've only started it, like, when you see this, I've been reading it for a month, and it is A Game of Thrones. It's the first book in the series, and I have seen the first series as in the television show. It was amazing, and I thought, wait a second, before I carry on, let me just read the books and sort of get the vibe through the books, and I'm so glad I decided to do that because the books are just as good. Obviously there's more details, but everything that happens in the first book happens in the television show, and I kind of understand it a bit more, so I appreciate the whole, would you say, universe of Game of Thrones. But I understand why people are absolutely obsessed with this show and the books, and I can't wait to buy more. And I know, I can't remember which book starts to be different to the TV show, but I guess I'll find out when I get to that book and then watch that series in the TV show. But if you guys know, do leave a comment below if you watch Game of Thrones as well, and let me know which book sort of differs from the television show. If you haven't read it, definitely read it. It is like one of those fantasy books that is really easy to read, and if you love The Hobbit, like Harry Potter maybe, or like really old period novels, then you will probably like this. And it's only like 800 pages, and I'm on page 589. So yeah, and our last favourite, which I totally forgot to mention, but it's the Kafkistan hand creams. I got the little duo, which is each little hand cream, not duo, trio, and each little hand cream is different scent, and this one is white clover and matcha tea, and this is probably my favourite so far, and it's in a really cute little bird packaging. Print is so adorable, and it's perfect for keeping in my bag on my bedside table. It's really rich, creamy, and it doesn't leave any stickiness on hands, which is what I don't like about some hand creams. And I pop it on every single night, and sometimes in the day before I go to work, or if my hands are being too dry, especially with the cold weather so far. When it's been minus, my hands have actually cracked and bled, which is disgusting. So this has been a saviour, and I absolutely love it. So if you guys are near a Kafkistan, definitely pop in, buy the trio set. It is £6, but these hand creams do last forever. You literally don't need a lot, a little goes a long way. So that is everything I have been loving in February. So if you guys did enjoy this video, do comment below what your favourite things have been in the month, and do subscribe, give thumbs up, and click the notification bell below to get updates when it's uploaded. I upload every Friday, or try to, because of the past like few times I've not been able to because I've been working, but I hope you guys understand that. And yeah, I'll see you next week for an exciting video, which will, fingers crossed, hopefully be a Q&A. So do also comment below some questions you want me to answer. I've also asked you guys on Twitter and Instagram, so if you follow me on there, do send me questions via those. Hope you guys have a great weekend / week for next week, and I will see you soon.